but also in leading and management of the affairs of people, and in particular the farmers. My colleagues, my directors who came along with me were surprised when I told them I saw the name of my boss as the chair of this occasion. Even Imam is wondering when I said my boss. He didn't know that Engineer Ike Musa has been very instrumental to my career and to all that I do, including what we are doing in Zakat and in WAQF. And not only me, he's not directly my boss, he's boss to my boss. And honestly, he's a patient person. I don't want to say much about him here. He has been the director of irrigation and drainage with so many titles, with so many breakthroughs in the irrigation sector. In fact, the current work of the transforming of the irrigation management are part of some of their giant strides even before he left office, that metamorphose what we are seeing today even when he has retired. Remember, he's also the Majida in Mina, not only the father of AL-HABIBIYYAH in Mina. He is also a traditional title, though he did not wear the turban today, and maybe that is why he did not address him so. But we thank Allah for having him as part of our life and his guidance, and we pray Allah to continue to bless him and all the other colleagues who have mentored us when we were much younger than what we are today. Number two, the host, the Imam, a friend, a colleague in the struggle, who has invited us to come all the way from Sokoto. We appreciated you and the entire Habibiyyah family, including the late ones, our sister who immediately died, and other distinguished personalities that are represented on this table, especially the founding fathers and the Board of Patrons chair, and all the other colleagues and brothers who have been invited from different agencies and organizations who have had time to honor this invitation. Our royal father, the Emir of Jua, ably represented by the Magatakanda, I'm happy that you are here, and I'm happy to meet you, and I hope before we leave, I also have a message that I would like you to carry to our respected royal father as far as this issue is concerned. When the chairman, or before the chairman, in the welcoming address of our host, to me, he has almost said most of the things that I should say as invited guest speaker. But when the chairman spoke also, you know the word of the elders are full of wisdom. And as such, he has crowned it all by making us to realize what God is and what we human beings are, and what the 2.5% Allah is asking from us. And I don't think anybody in this hall is happy with the action of the business partner who have demonstrated ungratefulness and who have done more harm to himself than good. Therefore, I thank you most sincerely for this opening remarks. I wish after my little presentation, my chairman, my boss, and the chair will also be allowed to make the concluding remarks as usual. When the chairman of the Board of Trustees overruled, in fact, I only accept because we are in Habibiyyah. I would have democratically also object, because I should have speak before my father, before my boss, in the hem of affairs of this country. And on behalf of our Sokoto State Zakat and Endowment Commission, which the government and His Eminence, as well as the scholars in Sokoto and the farmers, are helping us to grow year in, year out. We tender our congratulations to you, AL-HABIBIYYAH. On behalf of the Association of Zakat Operators in Nigeria and WAQF Operators as well, it has its headquarters also in the Palace of His Eminence. And our secretary is in the International Institute of Islamic Banking and Finance, Bayero University, Kano. We extend our appreciation to AL-HABIBIYYAH, and we would like to partner with AL-HABIBIYYAH, being the most outstanding Islamic organization in Abuja, trying to raise the banner of Zakat and WAQF as an instrument to end the poverty and also end our insecurity. And by extension, my brother from ICPC or from EFCC, I would like to tell you that Zakat and WAQF will also help and ease your job. Maybe in the course of this lecture, you will find some of those points that you may not need to do any wahala, that you have the first and the most watchful judge and police, who is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Almighty. And what I want to begin to, as an addendum to all the speakers, is that you see, people need to understand. My chairman said Allah is the one that does this for all of us here, and we all accept it. So now we accept Allah as the creator. We accepted Allah as the creator of the universe and even ourselves. And as Muslims and Christians in this country, we also believe there is a day of reckoning. Everybody here will die, and we will all be raised by Allah for accountability of what we have done. Now, my brothers and my sisters, it wouldn't have been a topic of discussion to say Zakat is a pivotal of poverty eradication if we agree that God, the creator, the owner of the universe, He is the owner of the beginning and He is the owner of the end, but He has no beginning and He has no end. That is Allah. Because the system of Allah is the best. If you doubt now, when you are thirsty, go and take from oil. When you are thirsty, go and take from oil. You must take water to quench your thirst. Am I right? Why can't you change upside down? Everybody must walk on leg. Except if he doesn't have legs. Can anybody now walk on his face? Why? Change it. There is everything said, you breathe through the nose, block it and block the mouth. Then you breathe through the ear. You breathe through the ear. Why can't you change that? If you can't change that, why do you change what Allah has given you as your own manual of peaceful coexistence? What I'm trying to say, I'm not going to confuse anybody here, but inshallah what I'm trying to say, people should agree with what Allah said. If you believe in Allah, you believe in Allah, you believe in Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as the faith, you believe in Salah, and you have to observe Salah. What is the next? Zakat is the next. Now we are all getting ready for Ramadan. Some of us have already even sewed their clothes. They have bought food they are going to consume for the Ramadan. Am I right? Some have already made savings for Hajj. Am I right? Why not Zakat? Do you know that in Islam, without the balance of Zakat, there will not be peace and tranquility in the society? That's why we are suffering. That's why we are suffering. Anything you have in the middle balance the scale. You believe in Allah and you establish prayers. And these prayers, the last speaker from NTA, the speaker from NTA said, indeed in over 33 times Allah has spoken Salat and Zakat together. But people don't take issue of Zakat so serious. But we said we are Muslims. AL-HABIBIYYAH and other organizations are helping us to remind us. It is good that we are being reminded, and it is time that we should wake up, hold on to Zakat, hold on to WAQF system, and inshallah we will be delivered from the bondage of poverty, from that of insecurity, from that of greediness, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will purify our hearts. And Allah will give us peace. And Allah will give us tranquility. Let me tell you, don't deceive yourself. No single human being can give you peace. Peace is in the hands of Allah. Seek it from Allah, He will give you. If you seek it from any other person, that person cannot do it here, and he cannot do it on Yawm al-Qiyamah. Because al-amru kulluhu biyadillah. Everything is in the hands of Allah. Even Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I'm sorry to digress a little bit. During the Battle of Uhud, the scholars here they told us, it's the al-Jam'an, when the forces of the devil and the forces of Allah are facing each other, and they were fighting. But Rasul was so shocked. He knows he is in the side of Allah, and Allah said,